Okay, can I start? Okay, today we'll discuss about hacking. Everyone, I think, familiar with this term hacking. Yes. Anyone want to say something about what is hacking? What is hacking?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Continue. Yes, what is hacking? Anyone want to say something about hacking? What is hacking? Hacking is bad things or good things or something else. Why do
Sir, I wrote in chat. I
uh,
think my voice is not clear.
gaining access to system? Okay. Anyone else? Tell me what if you think about hacking, what is in your mind? It is a bad things or a good things?
Both.
Okay, both. Okay, all of you write in the chat box. Those who are present, write hacking is a good things or bad things or both. Write in the chat box. Okay, most of you are writing both, and that is correct. Hacking is not always bad things. You cannot think as a who did hacking is always a bad boy or bad guy. He may be a good guy also, or he may be doing hacking for some usefulness or good things. Okay, so if I have to define hacking, hacking is identifying weakness in a computer system or a networks to exploit its weakness to gain the access. The main thing is the hacker will try to access or to gain the access of your computers or it may be a networks, and he will try to find out the weakness, and he will attack on that weakness, and somehow he will gain the access of the networks or the computer. Okay, for example, password cracking. Somebody may try to get your password, and he will try to use some password cracking techniques. So that may be one of the example of hacking. Okay, so hacking are three types. There are three types of hacker in a hacking system. Anyone know about this? Do I learn this topic earlier in some subject or
Sir,
semester?
can you repeat? Your voice is not clear.
Okay, I'm repeating. Hacking is nothing but identifying the weakness of the computer system or maybe the networks. Hacker, the hacker will always try to gain the access of the network or the system, and they will exploit its weakness. They will always attack on the weakness of the system. First, they will find out, they will identify the weakness of the system, and then they will attack on that weakness and they will gain the access of your system. That is the definition of hacking. So in hacking system, there are three types of hackers. Are you familiar with those three types of hackers? Do you heard about those hackers, types of hackers in some other subject? Or white
Yes,
cap,
sir.
white back, okay,
Yes,
and
sir.
gray. So that means you were learning this topic earlier.
White head, black head, gray head.
Okay, you learned this hacking subject, ethical hacking, or in some other source you know
Yes, sir.
about.
Yes,
You have
sir.
this ethical hacking already learned in last semester or this semester.
Yes, sir. We learn.
Okay, then you have no problem.
Yes,
You,
sir.
okay, good. So what do you mean by ethical hacking? Is there any difference between
Sir.
hacking and ethical hacking? ETHICAL, ethical hacking.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, explain.
Ethical hacking is getting access, authorized access. We have permission to gain access.
Okay.
Sir, can you
Author,
hear me?
yeah, yeah, good. Authorized hacker. That means they are doing the hacking for some usefulness. For example, they are trying to access some mm, terrorist account, and they will find out what they are trying to do. They will get up all this data and they will submit it to the or defense persons. So that is what they are doing. That things for usefulness. They are helping the government or they are helping the defense by doing hacking. But they also try to capture data, gain access. But their intention is not to harm somebody. Their intention is to do some good things or to or help somebody by doing hacking. So this type of hacking is your ethical hacking. Okay. So these are the types of hackers. So it is written here when the word hackers is mentioned, it's all normal to conjure up a bad guy image. Most of us we think of,
Sir,
yeah.
sir, your voice is not clear. It's
Is it okay?
breaking in
Okay,
between.
no problem. It is you. The screen is visible to you, right? Screen is visible to you. Yes. Everyone have seen my screen, right? So it is written in the screen. I'm explaining from. Okay. So when you think about the hacking, that means always we think as a bad guy or bad boy image. But actually it is not like that. There are three types of hackers hacking system. First one is black hat hackers, or somebody calls this black cap. That is same thing. Black hat hackers. They do always bad things. Their intention is to harm somebody. They violate the computer security for personal gain. It may be some personal data theft, for example, credit card, debit card PIN numbers. All these are black hackers' work. They always try to harm somebody and they will keep personal data. And these are bad guys. They are not good. Their intention is not to do some good works. Their intention is always to do some bad works. So black hat hackers are always some bad person. We can say it is a attacker. Okay. So next is white hat hackers. What is white hat hackers? Obviously, they are opposite of black hat hackers. Their intention is not to harm somebody. Their intention is to help somebody. That is opposite of the black hat hackers. They actually do the ethical hacking. Ethical hacking already we discussed. So these white hat hackers do ethical hacking, but they also violate the computer system security. But their violation is not like the black hat hackers violation. They do not do it for the personal gain. They will not hack something for their personal use, or they will not keep any personal data. Instead, they will help the nation security, or they will help to improve the nation's security system. I already told about the example of ethical hacking. This type of hacker may be captured some data from the terrorist system and they can submit those data to the defense or security system of nation. They can help the nation. So white hat hackers are not bad guys, they are good guys and they are doing some work. Okay, and last one is your grey hat hackers. What is this grey hat hackers? They also hack the security system. Okay, however, after doing the hacking, they will inform the organizations that your organization have this weakness in the system. So you, if you can if you can improve, then do the improvement on your system. Okay, that they help them to fix it. They always inform the organization where they did the hack, they where they hack the system. Later on, they will inform that we hacked your system. Please do do or implement some security system so that this weakness will be no more. So that type of hackers are grey hat hackers. Okay, so these are some different types of hacking attacks. So first one is denial of service attack or distributed denial of service attack. These two attacks always try to make a host machine unavailable. Means they just send lots of messages or lots of query to the user machine and that machine will be unavailable for some time. And yes, this way they can hack the system. Next is sniffing. The another ethical hacking method. This one is ethical hacking method. They sniff the network to detect the for unusual things, and if something unusual happen, they will inform to the organization. And next is snooping. So snooping is another hacking attack. Here the identity of the sender program is concealed by the sending data packets of other networks using some false source address. This is done with the idea of either impersonating another system or hiding the identity of the sender. So next attack is malware or backdoor or Trojan horse or rat. These are some hacking attacks. You already know about the malware. That means these are some intruding software under malware, Trojan horse, virus, worm, spyware, adware. All these are malwares. They generally active the scripts or executable code or other active content embedded in the host software. They will try to embed some other codes on the host software and that software will not work later on. Next is keylogger. This is another hacking attack, and this keylogger will record all the keystrokes, whatever you type in the, from the keyboard, and they will capture your password or what you have sent through email, everything, whatever that means what you have typed in the keyboard, everything they can record. Next is phishing and social engineering. Social engineering. This is not new. Phishing is nothing but they'll send some link to some application and they will try to capture your confidential data on the link. This is phishing. Then there are some website hacking attacks also. These are common. Some of the website hacking is actual SQL injection. They will inject some code on the web link and they try to gain the access of that website. At least they will inject some code in the URL and then they will gain the access of that database. And this is already discussed DNS. Next is cooking poisoning. The cookie, all web browsers have some cookies. Cookies will store all the data, whatever you access earlier, and they will, the attacker or the hackers will poison cookies to gain unauthorized information about the users for keeping purpose. They will identify as a they will keep your record by doing some poisoning in the cookies. Then DNS poisoning is another attack. DNS is nothing but domain name system. So they will attack on the DNS system and sometimes it is called DNS spoofing also. Here they will poison to redirect the users to a wrong website. That means they give some other link and the user will think that that is the real DNS site, but actually that is hosted by somebody else. Means they will get a wrong website instead of the original website. There is phone picking. Phone picking is another attack. These people who enter the phone system without proper, they will enter in the EU phone system without proper authentication. That without knowing the users, they can enter in your mobile phones. So these all are all about your some attacks of the attacker. This type of attack can be done by chicken or digital hacker or some black hat hackers. Okay, so stop here. That is very important and try to be attendance in the next